Better than the laughing. Here with reactions, someone who served in the Senate with Kamala Harris, Florida Senator Marco Rubio. You know, Trafalgar, Robert Cahaly had a poll yesterday, Biden at 36%, the last poll on Kamala, 28%. Can you think of a single thing they're doing, this administration, that you would define as successful, Senator?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, and I was chuckling as I come on the air, just seeing that image of the busting. I mean, it's almost sort of embarrassing. I mean, you think about it, these guys are sitting in Beijing and China looking at us and saying, you know, I mean, the United States, we don't have to do very much. I mean, they're in the hands of people that are going to destroy it. We won't have to do anything. And it's just, it's an embarrassment, really. And on issue after issue. And as you came on the air, you were talking about the COVID restrictions and the things you're talking about. Can you imagine, for example, them imposing a domestic vaccine requirement at airports? By the way, I mean, it would just be the whole country, I think, at that. They'd lose everybody on that. Look, I'm vaccinated. I think I'm speaking out of turn. I believe most of the people on the air with you have been vaccinated. I think people should be, but you can't force people to do something they don't want. And in fact, I know that there are some people out there that now don't want to even get the booster because they're forcing them to do that sort of thing. It's counterproductive. That's the reality. They've messed up on every front. COVID today continues to be
well, people don't know what to believe anymore, Senator, because every day the bar changes, every day the rules change, every day, you know, the science quote changes. So it's not really rooted in science. I want to ask you about China and the unwillingness of Joe Biden to take on China, because you are willing to take on China. You stated it very emphatically today. You know, we know what's happening with Taiwan. We see the fighter jets flying in Taiwan airspace. We hear the talk of reunification, which is really the takeover of China. But you took it a step further as it relates to the defense bill. Explain.
Well, first of all, we've been doing it for a while now. China's actually sanctioned me twice, and they've issued a travel ban against me, which is fine. I just had to cancel my vacation.
It's a badge of honor, Senator.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, okay? In China, we know, the world knows for a fact, that in the Xinjiang province, they have factories filled with Uyghur Muslims who are working as slaves. They are forced to work there. And I'm going to tell you, Sean, all of us, every single one of us, is buying and has bought things that have been made by that slave labor. And I have a bill that basically says if you sell a product that's made in Xinjiang, you either have to prove it wasn't made by slaves or you can't import it into the United States. It passed unanimously out of the Senate. I'm trying to get it on this defense bill, and the Democrats are saying, well, there's a procedural problem with it. There's no procedural problem with it. The problem is they don't want to pass it. The White House is against it. John Kerry is against it. And major American corporations are against it because they're making a lot of money with the free labor coming out of the
No, you're right on principle. The years, it's going to be 2022, Senator. I agree completely. Your governor, Ron DeSantis, and you and Rick Scott have all taken a strong stance against mandates and lockdowns and draconian measures with COVID. Joe Biden only mentioned monoclonal antibodies once. In Florida, the governor set up the centers once we started having breakthrough cases with Delta. And then Joe Biden rations it and what is punishing the people of Florida? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, that's exactly why he did it. And I'm going to tell you something. We don't know how many thousands of people did not wind up in a hospital because they got that treatment. And you go today, those centers are still up and functioning. I personally know people, including people that were vaccinated, that went in and got it. Those treatments are highly effective. And I think, and these are including people that were vaccinated that got sick. So it was a great move by Governor DeSantis in Florida. And frankly, I think tells us a lot about the Biden administration when they try to punish Florida by trying to ration it and keep it away from Florida.
All right, Senator, we appreciate you being with us. Senator Marco Rubio, thank you. And coming up later tonight.